Welcome back to the channel, guys, for the second time today. So in this video I want to touch base on some of the buddy builds, or one of the buddy builds I've got going on, and the other build that I'm doing. Now, if you guys have watched the channel, or you're regular viewers of the channel, you know that I've got a buddy build going on with Brian from BG's Model Workshop. That's the 53 Chevy panel. We do have some things in the works for that, but I'm not going to really get into that too much today. What I want to talk about today is the buddy build I have going on with the other Brian from Gut Fuel's Model Car Garage. We are collectively building the 37 Ford Coupe Street Rod. He is way ahead of me at this point. I barely even cracked the seal on this box. I've just been so busy. But if you guys remember, when I decided I wanted to do this buddy build with him, I had this idea in my head that it was going to be an old school style hot rod slash drag car, right? I have a really cool old style flathead with a supercharger on it. I've got these cool bomber seats. I've got really sweet resin, old school magnesium style wheels and tires with the skinny slicks in the back. And the downfall to that idea is the new style, hot rod style suspension and interior that this kit comes with. So I kind of wavered a little bit, and I started thinking, well, maybe I could build this as a street rod like it is. I could use the interior that's with it. It's got a small block Chevy, kind of a boring small block Chevy in it. I was thinking maybe I could put a big block Ford motor in it or something like that. Maybe change the wheels and tires, because I absolutely hate the wheels and tires that this kit comes with. Unfortunately, this kit came with, originally it came with a nice set of Kragers. Somebody robbed those out of the box before I was able to buy this kit, which is kind of disappointing. I didn't realize that until I opened up the box a few weeks ago. And then I've had some people reach out and say, hey, I've got, this really cool quick change rear end, and I've got these suspension pieces I can send you. And another buddy reached out and said, hey, I've got this really cool, like, old school street rod style wheels. They're like the old school Ford wheels with the wide white walls. So I'm still very undecided on what direction I'm going with this. But one way or another, regardless, I need to take care of the parting lines and get this body and fenders and hood and all that stuff into primer, right? Before you can do anything. So I took some washable marker and highlighted the parting lines that are on here that I have to sand down. That's there and there. The downside to this parting line, the real bummer part of it, is there's that body line that goes down the side of the whole Ford, and this thing cuts through it there and then runs along it there, and then wow, this is going to be, it's going to be tedious to take care of those parting lines, but it has to be done. And no matter what direction I go with this kit, I've decided this is the color I'm going to use. It's Tamiya AS29. This is a military color. It's an aircraft color, actually, I guess. It's called gray-green. And this just, in my mind, this is what I think of when I think of an old school kind of an old school hot rod, or a mid-30s car. They had this like non-metallic, flat kind of paint. I don't know. This is what I think of when I think of this car. So regardless, this is what the color is going to be. So we have made up our mind on that, which is cool. So we got that, and of course, we've got the 49 Merc. This wonderful kit. This thing is beautiful. This kit is amazing. So this one's at the same point as the 37. I've got the body washed. I've highlighted all the parting lines. with washable marker. So I'll sand those down, you know, until those are gone, and then wash it again and get it. My goal is to get both these bodies in primer tonight. Don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. I'm really going to try though. So this kit I was building to bring to NNL this year, because their theme, one of their sub-themes, I guess, is the 75th year of the 49 Merc, right? So, yesterday, I was kind of chatting a little bit with my friend Paul from Left Coast Model Car Builds, and he's starting this group build, and he reached out and he's like, you know, that 49 Merc would fit right in with that group build. And I was like, well, yeah, it would. But I've already started it, and I've already started doing talking about it in videos and this and that. He's like, I don't care. He's like, it doesn't matter to me. So, is this cheating? Maybe a little. But I am now going to build this, not only to bring to NNL East, but I'm going to build this for the annual Kustom / Hotrods Illustrated group build for Paul over at Left Coast Model Car Builds. I'm not going to get too much into the nuts and bolts of the group build. What I want you guys to do is go over to his channel. It's linked in the description of the video. He posted a video on it yesterday as to what he, you know, like the rules, how to enter, what he expects, what would work, that kind of thing. And he does a whole video explaining about this group build. Now, this model is going to be done. Like I said, it's kind of cheating. I'm jumping into this group build because I've already got this one going, and I want to support Paul, right? So this model, the goal is to have this thing done by the beginning of April. So this is my main focus, is this Merc. Sprinkle in a little bit of the 37 here. I've got a couple other little things that I'm going to do in between, but the main focus is this Merc. So it'll be done way before the deadline. The deadline for his group build is December 15th-ish. That's like the entire year. That's the kind of group build I can wrap my head around, because deadlines, right? And I tend to get all flustered when there's like close deadlines. I don't do well with a group build that's only a couple months long, unless it's like the simplest build ever. But anyway, I digress. Go check out his video. I linked his channel in the description of the video, this video. And go over there and jump into it. It sounds like it's going to be a good time. So, and maybe, you know what, I finished this one, and I got till December. I might actually be able to do a second for this group build. That would be pretty cool, because there's a few customs that I want to build. And I might just squeeze another one in this year. That would be pretty sweet. So, anyway, I think that's, as far as build-wise, you guys are caught up. Now, I want to touch a little bit on shop cards. I've had a lot of people requesting shop cards from me. And so I am sending out the last shop card I have today. I don't know what I did with them. They're over there. Anyway, I've got a couple of envelopes going out. They're my last shop cards for now. So the story behind that is, you guys have seen my shop cards. A lot of you have asked for them. I wanted to redesign my shop cards last year and put some new builds on it. But again, I had shop card requests coming in like crazy. And I got to the point where I thought, maybe I'll just print up another batch of these old shop cards and I'll keep handing those out. Which I did. Heather printed me up 100 of those, and I've gone through them. So this is my chance right now to say no more. The old shop card is done. For a few months, there'll be no shop cards to hand out. I really apologize for you guys that maybe haven't gotten one or wanted one, or But there will be new shop cards coming. Heather and I are going to pick a couple of my favorite builds, some of the newer stuff, and we're going to do a new shop card. But like I said, it's going to be a couple months to get that done. So once I have new shop cards to send back out, I'll let you guys know. So I guess that's it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. As always, go check out Mark at Hobby Nut Models. His website's linked in the description of the video. MCV products, you know the deal. All of that cool stuff is in the description of every video. Go check out everything down there, please. And hopefully I'll be able to get some stuff done on these models today and get them in primer, and that would be fantastic. So wish me luck. And I'll talk to you again this week. Bye, guys.